What is going on, comic book guys and gals? Get a light on. Just more light in here. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. New comic book day. Let's get some comics. Sorry about last week. Didn't have enough funds for the last one, so we're gonna be doing 2 giveaways this time. So I'm gonna show you guys what I pulled last week. So let's get starting it off. Hold on a second. All right. We'll kick it up with the Marvel side. Kicking it off with Fantastic Four, issue number 6, Herald of Doom, Part 1. I've actually got a chance to actually read these comics. This one's actually not that bad. I don't know if I'm going to actually continue reading Dan Slott's run. It's okay. I mean, I've heard so many good things about his Spider-Man run, so I want to give it more of a chance. So maybe one more issue. We'll see what happens. Next up from last week, Invaders, issue number 1. Guys, Chip Zdarsky, this made it great. I mean, come on. You got Namor the Submariner, you got Captain America, you got Winter Soldier, and you got the original Human Torch. The guy who was literally a android. And it's literally the android talking about wanting to make a story about it. And it's so good. Chip Zdarsky, so good. Definitely putting that on my pull list. And the last of the Marvel ones from last week are Venom, issue number 10 by Donny Cates. Always good. Always amazing. It's just, guys, it's so good. It's just so good. For last week, that was it for the Marvel side. Here's a little from the DC side. And we're going to kick it off with DC's Comics, Detective Comics, issue 996. Peter Tomasi is kicking it out of the park again. And guys, I'm just saying it right now. This is amazing. Like, he's doing really good job. And then the last for the DC side was Justice League Dark, issue number 7. This is awesome. Tinian the Fifth is just the content is all mini stories, and I like that these mini stories are being told by Man-Bat, and there's so many Easter eggs on here that are just it's one of my favorite series, guys. It's one of my favorite series. All right, so that's it for last week. Giveaway. We are going to be giving away the digital code to Invaders issue number 1. To be entered into the digital code, you just got to make sure you subscribe to this video if you have not. Make sure to like this video. And as always, guys, also have, put a comment on who's your favorite Invader. Put it down in the comments down below. All right, so let's get on to this week. This week in comics. All right. So this week in comics, there's one indie press. A lot of Marvel. Marvel's been kicking it out of the park. So let's kick it off with the Marvel side. We're going to kick it off with The Immortal Hulk, issue number 12. Guys, Al Ewing is making a phenomenal Hulk, just testing the limits of his powers. The last one we saw, he went to hell. And guys, it's just, I want to thank Comic Joe from from the Geek Show, Joseph's Geek Show? Yeah, Joseph's Geek Show. Definitely been a huge kick up for that. Next up, Superior Spider-Man, issue number 2. The first one was awesome. And if you guys haven't seen my last video on Monday where I talked about, who's my favorite? Superior Spider-Man's my favorite. Guys, look at that. I mean, come on. Doesn't that not look like, Far From Home costume a little bit? Just without the legs. Yeah, that looks like it, guys. That looks like it. All right. And then the last of the Marvel is Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 1. This looks awesome. Just saying. Cosmic Ghost Rider, Groot, Nova, Adam Warlock, I think it's Moon Garden, Silver Surfer, Beta Ray Bill, Darkhawk, and I don't know who this girl is. I don't know who this is, but this is Peter Quill. Guys, this looks awesome. And it's Donny Cates. Donny Cates can do no wrong right now in my eyes. He is the Jeff Johns of Marvel. So anything he writes, I'm picking up. Speaking of Jeff Johns, let's go to the DC side. And let's talk about Shazam. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't wait to pick this one up. This one looks like it's a little bit delayed. I think it was because, I mean, look, we still got we got Santa Claus, and it's January. I think this should have been released in December, but we'll see how it goes. Greeting from the fun land where the holiday never ends. Oh, maybe that's why. So yeah, Shazam issue number 2, written by Jeff Johns. Can't wait for that one. It's been the last one was the cliffhanger of that cliffhanger at the end. You know, that's what he's famous for. Just the story was continuing off from the New 52 run. If you've ever read his New 52 run, he definitely continues a year off of it, but it's so good, guys. Good. And then the last of the DC books is Freedom Fighters, issue number 2 of Maxi series. It's 2 of 12, written by Robert Venditti. If you don't know who the Freedom Fighters are, the Freedom Fighters are basically there's a different universe called Earth X where the Nazis have taken over, and these guys are basically fighting the Nazis. So imagine that. There's superheroes fighting the Nazis, and it's awesome. It is just amazing. I can't say anything more about it because it's that good. And then I'm doing an indie press. So here's an indie press book that I have actually really enjoyed. It's an Image comic. It's called Hardcore. I thoroughly enjoyed the first one. The main premise of this right now is that imagine, so we know what a drone program is, right? Everyone knows what a drone is. So imagine if we could make human drones and we could do assassination attempts and everything else. It's a really cool concept, and I really did thoroughly enjoy the comic, the first issue. So I did put this on my pull list. This is the second issue. I can't wait to read this. And honestly, guys, it's a really good comic in itself. You have to, if you haven't picked that one up, definitely go and pick that one up. And that's it for this poll list this week. We're going to do another giveaway. So we're going to give away the digital code to, let's do it. I'm going to give away the digital code to Superior Spider-Man issue number 2. If you want to be entered into this contest, all you got to do is subscribe if you haven't. And make sure you comment down below, who is your favorite Spider-Man? You guys have seen Into the Spider-Verse. I know you guys have seen that. Into the Spider-Verse. So comment down below who's your favorite Spider-Man. And you'll be